What's up? This is Chris, and this is my second video on the jailbroken iOS 6 that just came out, Invasion. And this is my second video. I already got one posted for the first one of why you want to jailbreak your iPhone if you are just buying an iPhone 5 or a 4, and you're running iOS 6, 6.1. As you can see, the app I'm using is called Display Recorder, which is another alternative app to just using a camcorder to jailbreak, or just to show. But as you can see from my first video, this is my current jailbroken iPhone in its current form, which I love. But as you can notice, one of the other reasons why you can jailbreak your iPhone, if you notice, you got the time, you got not only the time, but you can also use the time, and you also get the date on there as well. So it's not just the time, it actually gives you the date and the month, as well as there's one called notifications, which you can set to show, so you get Facebook notifications or tweet notifications. It'll give you an F or a tweet or a T for tweeting. Another good reason to have your iPhone jailbroken and how it helps you be more productive is that you have what is known as Infinity Dock, which basically allows you to add apps to the dock and scroll, as you can see there. If I've already covered this in my first video, then I'm sorry, I'm just covering it again because I really don't remember exactly what I covered. But one of the main reasons that we all updated to iOS 5 was for notifications. And as you can see from this is known as IntelliScreen X. This is basically one of the best reasons to jailbreak your iPhone. Beyond, this is what notification should have been for iOS 5, but probably won't be. I don't see Apple doing this anytime soon, at least not yet. As you can see, you can practically do just about anything you want with this notification. What the heads up is, if you've already bought IntelliScreen for iOS 5, then unfortunately it won't work with iOS 6.0 or 6.1, as I found out. You actually have to upgrade, which is going to cost you $5. But it's definitely well worth the upgrade if you've already had it, because you already know what you can do. For those of you who don't know what IntelliScreen is or what you can do with it, I'm just going to give you a brief tutorial on it. Just some examples. As you can see, this is the normal screen for what you would have on a normal iPhone running iOS 5 or 6 or 6.1, with the exception of these. Notice at the top, you have more. You have what is known as your quick settings, is what I call it. You can actually add more settings to these to make it a lot easier than actually having to go into the settings buttons to actually look at them. As you can see, I actually pushed the airplane button. Now, it goes back to that. Say I want to turn off my Wi-Fi. If you're familiar with going, setting on your Wi-Fi and all that, well, of course you have SBS settings, which if you watched my first video on jailbreaking iOS 6, you can do it that way. But say you don't want to go into your phone and do, or say you don't want to swipe. Well, then you just swipe down your notifications where it says Wi-Fi, tap on it, and it tells you with notifications center, Wi-Fi is off. When you want to turn it on again, you basically turn it back on, Wi-Fi is on. That is one of the cool things about having IntelliScreen X and notifications, is that it actually gives you a banner telling you that you turned it off and it's turned it back on. You can practically do whatever you want with this. You can set it up any way you want, add whatever features you want to it. One of the other main reasons to jailbreak your iOS 5 and iOS with 6.1 is it makes good use of the 4-inch screen. Look at that. This is Facebook. This is my Facebook. Instead of me actually having to go into my Facebook app to see what somebody posted, I just basically swipe down, swipe over, and it basically gives me a view of everything that my friends have posted, and I can always respond if I want to. Then I can do the same with my Twitter feed. Basically, all I do is pull down refresh. If I want to add something to it, I would just type in, and it gives you a little screen at the bottom. And we're just going to type in something really quick. And basically you would just hit the tweet, and it post tweeted. And as you can see at the top, now it posted it. Another reason, RSS feeds. Now if you are a stickler for RSS feeds like I am, you always constantly want to know what's going on in the tech world or news, then this is definitely worth you using. Basically, you can add any RSS feeds you want to this, and as you can see, I've got a few. And if I want to read something, I tap on it, and it gives me a short, brief read on it. I can save it, or it can open a link via Safari, which I think is pretty cool. You can, and it gives you notification. Actually, it gives you a little thing on when you've read something and what's new. That's the RSS feeds for Notification X. And then mail is basically the same, except for this time you have mail here and you have mail here. The difference is that from here you can actually read the mail from your screen without actually physically touching the application itself, which is, pretty cool. So that is one of the reasons why I support jailbreaking for the iPhone, and will continue to support it because it's an awesome tweak that allows you to do whatever you want with your phone when you want to do it. As you can see, though, notification basically tells me it'll give you notification, will allow you to do anything you want, add whatever you want to your lock screen, and this works. If you lock your phone, it works just that way also. As you can see, the little feed in the middle, it told me that I had just posted something on my Facebook. I can scroll through that. It gives me the time, the date, and the month.
You stop playing with that thing.
And that's pretty much it for what I have right now. So, any questions? Just leave a message and let me know. I'll be happy to answer anyone.